on down to verse 27. And the keeper of the prison, awakening from out of his sleep, and seeing the prison doors open, he drew out his sword and would have killed himself, supposing that the prisoners had been fled. Can I tell you that it wasn't by the voice of the prisoners that awoke? That awoke the jailer, but yet it was the uncommon motion of the earth.
Right.
And also, can I tell you that sometimes God has to shake you to awake you. And again, I say, don't stop before the shaking. Don't stop before the shaking. After being awakened, he then realized that the prison doors were open.
Yes, sir.
He became frightened. The reason he was about to kill himself, because the same punishment that was going to go to Paul and Silas, which was death, in that time, the law was said, if I put charge over you to watch over these jailers, that the punishment, if you let them loose, if you let them out of your sight, the same punishment that was going to come to them will be on your head.
Wow.
So he was about to kill himself. Can you tell your neighbor, but God?
But God.
Paul cried with a loud voice, saying, do thyself no harm, for we are all here. This amazed me. Thank you. But Paul cried to speak with a loud voice. This was the man who was the overseer.
Yeah.
Who was the watchman. He was the one who put them in jail. And it says Paul cried with a loud voice, saying, do thyself no harm, for we are all here.
Yeah.
Are there any people in your life who have harmed you, who have done you ill, that you would stop them from being their own demise?
All right. All right.
I'm almost done, but this brings me to my third point. So first, in order to activate the chain breaker,
Recap, Doc.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
we must put prayer on our problem.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
Secondly, in order to activate the chain breaker, we must put praise on our problem.
Right.
You can't just go to prayer, but I believe that Paul and Silas, the reason they praised, because they said, okay, God, I just prayed, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that I know that you're going to come down. Because what they did, they offered up a praise worthy of the blessing that dropped down on them.
Yes, sir.
So, it messed me up because Paul and Silas, they were in this place. The doors flew open, but they're still there.
Yeah.
Content.
Stop this man from killing himself. The man that probably was going to march them to their death.
Right.
Now you're talking.
My third point, we must understand that there is purpose in our problem.
Purpose, Doc. Come on.
So we've prayed, we've praised, and now we must understand that there is purpose in our problem.
There's purpose, Doc.
This must imply that the purpose of them being there was not for them to be loose, because Paul and Silas were already loose. They were already free. They were already free in God. So by them not running, they weren't surprised at the door. They weren't surprised at the doors opening. It did not shock them because, like I said, they offered up a praise worthy of the blessing that fell down. But rather, there still had to be work to be done. Can I pose you this question? How many of you leave? How many of us, rather, all of us, how many of us leave before the assignment is complete?
Right.
Yep.
Right.
That's so good. That's so good.
Then he called for a light and sprang in and came trembling and fell before Paul and Silas. Verse 29. And brought them out and said, sirs, what must I do to be saved?
That's it.
Jesus.
This implies the guard's midnight. The darkest time of not only the day, but the darkest time of his life. Where the man was about to kill himself. Because he just knew he was as good as dead. He now understood that what the girl talked about in verse 17 when she said, these are the men laying the road to salvation for you. The jailer now was brought to a spiritual mindset. He could not have a carnal mindset in something spiritually that was going on.